Ah, that first day of school feeling. You know the one. For us French teachers, it's not just about learning names, right? It's about breaking that sound barrier. So how do you get students speaking from the moment they walk in? Well, we're going to break down 3 really powerful routines to make that happen.
So, it's the first week of school. It's always this crazy mix of excitement and jitters. You've got your classroom looking perfect, your lesson plans are all ready to go, but there's always that big question mark. How will this new group of students click?
And let's be real for a second, it's not just the students who are nervous. We feel it too. The pressure is totally on to create a positive, engaging vibe from minute one, especially when we're asking them to speak a whole new language.
But don't you worry, this is where we get strategic. We're going to walk through 3 simple, research-backed routines that are going to get your class speaking French from day one, and, most importantly, doing it with confidence.
Okay, first up, let's talk about a strategy I like to call the social connector. This one is all about breaking down those walls and building community. And it starts with a classic, simple game, the name toss. The mechanics here are super simple. You, the teacher, start things off. You toss a softball to a student and say, "Je m'appelle Madame Smith. Et toi?" The student catches it, answers, and then tosses it to somebody new. The whole key here is to keep the energy light and fun. It's about movement and connection, not about getting the pronunciation absolutely perfect. Now here's the why behind the fun. This isn't just a game, okay? It's what's known as an action-oriented task, which the Common European Framework of Reference, the CEFR, says is absolutely crucial. Students are learning by doing a real social activity, and that immediately lowers anxiety and starts building that classroom community we all want.
All right, next up, let's look at what I call the Daily Confidence Builder. This is a quick oral routine that's designed to start every single class with a small, guaranteed win.
So, the heart of this routine is the phrase, "Je peux," I can. Every day, students kick things off by stating something they can do in French. It could be something simple like, "Je peux me présenter," I can introduce myself. Or maybe, "Je peux dire ma couleur préférée." These are small statements, but they are incredibly powerful affirmations of their growing skills. The psychological impact of this is just huge. By starting every class with a declaration of what they can do, we are systematically building up their confidence while pushing that language anxiety way, way down. It completely reframes the whole experience from, "What don't I know yet?" to, "Hey, look at what I can already do." And this strategy, it's grounded in some really solid research, specifically the neuro-linguistic approach. The idea is pretty straightforward. When students repeat these oral routines over and over, the phrases just become automatic. That automation, well, that's the foundation of fluency. It creates a real, genuine feeling of success.
All right, on to our final strategy, the Fluency accelerator, also known as speed chatting. This is a dynamic, high-energy activity designed to maximize low-stakes speaking time for every single student in the room. I love this one.
Here's how you set it up. You get students into 2 rows, facing each other so they're all paired up. Then, you pose a simple question, and they get just 30 seconds to chat about it. The goal is speed, not perfection, right? Then, time's up. One row just shifts down one spot, and boom, everyone has a new partner for the next rapid-fire round.
You can use a really simple conversation starter, something like, "Qu'est-ce que t'aimes faire?" What do you like to do? The magic here is that in just a few minutes, every single student has had multiple mini conversations, reinforcing the same exact language with a bunch of different people.
And the research behind this is so compelling. Foundational theories in language learning show us that this kind of frequent, low-pressure interaction is absolutely essential. By just trying to speak, by producing output and interacting, students develop both their fluency and, over time, their accuracy. It just works.
So let's bring it all home. Think of these 3 strategies not as just one-off games, but as a powerful, integrated launchpad for your entire year of French class.
This is your Day 1 toolkit. You've got the name toss to build your classroom community, you have the Je peux routine to build individual confidence, and you've got speed chatting to build collective fluency. Community, confidence, and fluency, those are the pillars of a fantastic FSL classroom, built right from the start.
And you know, this focus on speaking isn't just a nice idea, it's the core of what we do. Leading Canadian organizations like CEFR, the Canadian Association of Second Language Teachers, are always reminding us that meaningful oral interaction is the real heart of FSL education. These strategies put that principle directly into action in your classroom.
Of course, getting students talking is one thing, but how in the world do you assess it without creating a ton of stress or drowning yourself in marking? Well, in our next explainer, I'm going to show you some quick CEFR-based assessment tools that will save you a ton of time and give you a really clear picture of how your students are doing.
So, if you found these strategies helpful, do me a favor and help a colleague out by giving this a like and a share. And, of course, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that next explainer on assessment. Remember, your best year of teaching FSL starts with that very first conversation. Go make it happen.